Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're back on the Ram today, and in that video we're going to install a new front grille. It's got daylight running lights on it, you know, the orange marker lights kind of thing. Really modernises the front of the vehicle, so let's get on with it. Okay, so this is the front of the truck as it stands. As you can see, it's got a massive, great big obnoxious chrome grille in the front. Don't get me wrong, chrome has its place, just not here. Chrome belongs on classics. So what we're going to do is remove that part of the grille and replace it with the grille that we've got. It's currently on the tailgate, I'll show you in a second. But the main reason is to get rid of the chrome and to add some marker lights, and it would make it look a little bit cooler. So let's go and have a look at the grille that's going in. So this is the grille that's going in then. This is a plastic grille. We've got it from AliExpress. It comes with everything. It even comes with the lettering for Ram, unless you're like me and you turn it upside down and it's raw. So yeah, lettering for Ram. It's got the fixing kits for the letters as well. It's got the wiring kit for the electric marker lights, which are these here, and these are on Deutsch connectors. And I think the plan is when we get the truck wrapped, that's going to go body colour, letters are going to go body colour, the rest will remain black. But that's a problem for future us. So yeah, let's make a start on removing the old grille. Okay, so just here and all the way around, all the way at the top and the side and all that, we've got an 8mm nut just there. These are actually 8mm despite it being an American vehicle. We're going to take those off and then we're going to pop the grille out of there and yeah, remove that grille. So let's make a start. Right, so the grille's out, as you can see. It comes out as all one piece, and it was very easy. So I mean, I'm not going to scrap this, so I'm not going to do too much damage to it, but essentially all the nuts came off, all these and all that sort of good stuff, and then it literally just slid out of the bonnet. And I'll show you where that came out of. It just came out of there, and it's almost like the designers of this vehicle knew that it was going to be modified. So it's got a big rail around there, loads of holders, all that sort of stuff, and that is pretty good. That's the bonnet release mechanism that's all integral to the bonnet. So when you fit the new grille in, it'll sit up there and everything will be happy. Size of that though. So this is the fitting kit that it comes with. It's a whole bag worth of good stuff and various different sizes of screws. And the new 8mm nuts are actually nylocs, so that's very impressive. So that's the fitting kit for the actual grille itself. The letters comes with its own fitting kit, which is basically just screws and washers that go through the back into there and hold onto these gaps. And then the electric fitting kit, with it being Deutsch, they're absolutely waterproof, they're good quality. I think this is going to be good. Okay, so the grille's ready to fit. As you can see, it's upside down because it's going to lift up and go straight onto the top of here. Now what happens next is it's got some studs at the back of that. There we go. And at the bottom, it's got some holes for some screws. So what happens there is that the studs go through there and gets bolted in, and the screws go in through the bottom here and screw into the actual clips in the plastic. So let's get that lifted up there, slotted on top, and we'll screw that in. Now that looks way cooler, I like that. Now imagine this bit body wrapped, so it's just the grille and the ram being blue as well. Now then, now that's done, it's time to work out where we're going to run the wire in and make a start with that. Okay, so the rough idea for the routing of the cables now is we're going to plug all of these Deutsch connectors in, all three of those. We're going to meet in the middle, tie wrap it across and down there. What we're going to do from there is through one of these holes, come down inside the bonnet, down to one of these, exit, come down into this gap here, and use a fish to run the wire all the way through to the front of what is the driver's wing, passenger side in the UK, down into this exposed wire in here, and plug them into the side lights. So when the side lights are on, the marker lights are on. So let's get the fish out and make a start. Okay, so that's the wiring harness for the bonnet and the marker lights installed, tied it up for the most part. It's got the protection on it where it needs to, just there, and then it's gone through the bonnet, down the inside skin, and it's come out just here at the end. Now, as you can see, there's a flaw in this plan. The cable comes to here. That's no bueno. So what we're going to have to do is lengthen that to make that fit down through there, under here, and down to about there. So let's get on with that. Okay, so in order to lengthen the wiring, we're going to use these. These are environmentally sealed, low profile inline splices. Now, what we're going to do with those is, like for example, one of these, wire goes in each end, and there's a bit of solder in the middle and a glue ring on the other sides. And what they do is they get heated up and they melt, and there's a solder connection right in the middle, and it's environmentally sealed with the glue rings. So what we're going to do now is put a ring terminal on the end of that and bolt that onto an earth point, and then the red one is going to get fished all the way through there to the back of the lights. Job's a good one. Okay, so what we've done then, just to recap, is cables come from the top down there. It's been routed down through there and secured there with a zip tie. Nothing's got a pinch. We've attached it to an earth point just there, and then we've run the live cable, or the positive cable, down here, put it into its own new connector, and it's in there, all secure, ready to go. So now is the moment of truth. So there we are, there we have it. The marker lights are on, new grille is in, and that looks really cool. It matches things like the indicator lights that stay on as markers, the LEDs that stay on as markers, etc, etc. That looks really cool, I like that. Well, that was fun, nice easy job there. It was bolt on, bolt off. It's like the Americans have designed this vehicle with modifications in mind, which I'm happy with that, so that makes the job a whole lot easier. But you know what to do. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that usual sort of YouTubey good stuff. It's good for the algorithm, promotes the channel, and it's just better in general. Follow me on Instagram down at the bottom here at dabdiy. Don't forget to share the love with my sponsors, TSA Performance, also on Instagram, and Form 7 Performance, also on Instagram and on their website. Remember to use code DabDIY at the checkout for a discount, and remember to ring the bell, and I'll see you in the next video.